Today I will present about mango sticky rice ice cream. It's a signature ice cream for Thailand. The foreigner will know it. And let's do it.
Cook sticky rice. I also have a video for how to cook sticky rice. I will put the link below. อย่างแรกนะคะข้าวเหนียวสุกค่ะลินก็มีวิดีโอสำหรับการนึ่งข้าวเหนียวนะคะลินจะใส่ไว้ข้างล่างค่ะ coconut milk กะทิ sugar น้ำตาลทราย salt เกลือ penance leaves ใบเตย cornstarch แป้งข้าวโพด mango มะม่วง roasted yellow mung bean ถั่วเหลืองคั่ว Before we get started, I just want to show you really fast how I roast my mung bean. What I did was that I just put in a saucepan on a medium heat and roasted it for about 3 to 4 minutes until it's golden brown and leave it on the side. ลินนะคะก็จะโชว์ให้เพื่อนๆดูนะคะการที่ลินคั่วถั่วเหลืองนะคะประมาณ 4-5 นาทีในไฟกลางนะคะแล้วก็พักทิ้งไว้ค่ะ And also in the saucepan, I will put my coconut milk in there, also my sugar, salt, and penance leaf. If you taste it now, you'll see that the taste is really strong. It's really sweet and salty at the same time, but that's okay. After you put in the coconut milk and everything should be fine. เริ่มต้นนะคะใส่กะทิลงไปตามด้วยน้ำตาลทรายเกลือแล้วก็ใบเตยค่ะคนให้เข้ากันนะคะก่อนที่จะเปิดไฟเพราะไม่งั้นอาจจะไม่ได้นะคะไม่จำเป็นต้องเดือด 100% นะคะเพราะว่าจะแตกมันหลังจากนั้นถ้าเพื่อนๆชิมในจุดนี้นะคะจะเห็นว่ามันรสชาติจะเข้มข้นมากจะหวานมากจะเค็มมากนะคะแต่ว่าเป็นเรื่องปกตินะคะเพราะว่าหลังจากที่เราใส่ข้าวเหนียวไปแล้วเนี่ยแล้วข้าวเหนียวดูดซึมน้ำพวกนี้ไปหมดแล้วก็จะเป็นรสชาติที่โอเคนะคะปกติ and here I put my penance leaf we're just gonna put it on a medium heat until it's really hot but not until it's boiling and then just give it a taste it should be really sweet and really salty in the same time. And here I have my freshly cooked sticky rice. I would put in a container with a lid. And then you should work on this when it's really hot. Coconut milk needs to be really hot and sticky rice need to be really hot. วิธีการทำนะคะข้าวเหนียวเนี่ยเป็นคนที่เป็นข้าวเหนียวที่สุกใหม่ๆเลยนะคะที่ร้อนมากๆหลังจากนั้นใส่กะทิค่ะลงไปนะคะกะทิเนี่ยก็ต้องเป็นกะทิที่ร้อนเหมือนกันใส่ลงไปนะคะคนให้เข้ากันสาเหตุที่ทำไมต้องทำตอนที่ร้อนมากๆคือมันจะง่ายต่อการทำนะคะไม่ติดกันเป็นก้อนๆ so I recommend to do this when it's really hot because it's easier this way so everything won't come up like just like turn to be like a balls of sticky rice so it's really great this way and then just stir them together you just want this consistency not too runny not too like soupy อย่างที่เห็นนะคะประมาณนี้นะคะมะพร้าวนะคะกะทิเนี่ยควรจะ cover พวกข้าวทิ้งไว้ประมาณ 10-15 นาทีค่ะ and leave it for about 10 to 15 minutes so in the meanwhile let's work on the coconut sauce and then นี่นะคะคือกะทิรินใส่แป้งข้าวโพดลงไปค่ะ so I add a little bit of sugar about a tablespoon of sugar and a teaspoon of cornstarch stir them together แล้วก็ใส่เกลือนะคะ and I add a little bit of salt like a pinch of salt stir them together and put in a microwave for about a minute and a half or two คนให้เข้ากันนะคะแป้งข้าวโพดน้ำตาลทรายนะคะ1 ช้อนโต๊ะแล้วก็ตามด้วยเกลือเล็กน้อยนะคะคนให้เข้ากันแล้วก็จะใส่ในไมโครเวฟนะคะประมาณ1 นาทีครึ่งหรือ2 นาทีนะคะเราก็จะได้เจ้าซอสนะคะที่จะแบบว่าเป็นมาโรยบนหน้าข้าวเหนียวมะม่วงนะคะหลังจาก 10-15 นาที so after 10 to 15 minutes you will have this great sticky rice mango it's really good you can see that it's not like smushy or anything ข้าวอย่างที่เราเห็นนะคะข้าวก็เป็นเม็ดๆเรียงสวยนะคะไม่แหลกหรือเละจนเกินไป so หลังจากนั้นนะคะเรามาเสิร์ฟกันเลยดีกว่าค่ะของลินนะคะค่อนข้างที่จะร้อนไปในตอนนี้ so here let's serve our sticky rice so as you can see it's still really hot so make sure it's not too hot just leave it on the side for a little bit so in the meanwhile let's do our mango มะม่วงนะคะที่ควรจะใช้เนี่ยควรที่จะเป็นมะม่วงที่สุกนะคะในอเมริกาเรานะคะนี่คือเป็นมะม่วงที่มาจากเม็กซิโกนะคะที่จะมีสีสัน ไม่เหมือนมะม่วงที่มาจากประเทศไทยนะคะแต่ส่วนตัวลินเองนะคะลินไม่ทานมะม่วงเลยนะคะก็หลายๆคนก็แปลกใจมากลินไม่ทานมะม่วงแล้วก็ไม่ทานแตงโมด้วยนะคะก็หลายๆคนก็บอกว่าแปลกเนาะส่วนมากข้าวเหนียวนะคะลินจะมาทานกับขนุนแทนซึ่งเป็นอะไรที่อร่อยมาก so here just cut your mango into a bite size and then put it right next to your sticky rice or you can put it on the top whichever you like and here after 2 minutes you have this creamy coconut sauce เห็นไหมคะหลังจากนั้นไอ้เจ้ามะพร้าวนะคะกะทินะคะที่เราใส่ไมโครเวฟหลังจาก2 นาทีก็จะเป็นเข้มข้นเป็นซอสที่ข้นมากกว่าเวลาจะเสิร์ฟนะคะก็ให้ราดเจ้าซอสเนี่ยลงไปข้างบนหรือว่าจะไว้ข้างๆอย่างที่ลินวางไว้ก็ได้เพราะบางคนชอบแบบว่ามีซอสเยอะ so before we serve I just put my coconut cream sauce on the top and also the roasted mung bean if you don't have a mung bean you also can put roasted sesame seeds.
So here very simply are the ingredients. We've got sliced mango in juice rather than in a syrup. Now I'm going to be opening these and pulping them. I'm going to keep a few of them aside to go into the ice cream as lumps at the end, but I'm going to be pulping them down. So if you can buy mango pulp where you are, that's great. If you have fresh mangoes in season at the moment, please do use fresh mangoes. It tastes delicious with fresh mangoes, but we haven't got those at the moment. You've got 1 tin of condensed milk and some cream which we're going to be whipping up. Now if you don't know how to whip cream, I'll put a little link here. There's a video that I've done. It's a simple kitchen basics for whipping cream, but otherwise I'm just going to skip this and show you the whipped cream. So I've got a food processor here and I've put a couple of slices, 2 or 3 slices of the mango from the tin that I've opened, and I'm just going to put the rest of the mangoes. I've drained off most of the juice, put the mangoes into the food processor, and I'm just going to blend those up. And that only takes a very few seconds to blend up. It's about 800 grams, that tin of mangoes, and so I've used most of it in there. Now we've got a 395 gram tin of sweetened condensed milk, and I can just pour that in with the mango, and I'm going to blend it through together. And we've blended that into a lovely sweet mango sauce. You can see that's lovely and thick. So I've got our whipped cream, that's 300 millilitres of whipped cream by the way. All the ingredients as usual are down below guys, so don't worry about that. I'm going to take our mango and condensed milk mix and pour it over the whipped cream. So let's remember that the whipped cream itself has a lot of air whipped into it, so we don't want to break that down now. So I'm going to use a whisk and I'm going to start mixing the mango sauce, the condensed milk and the whipped cream together gently. Don't want to overbeat it, but because I want to keep as much of the air in there as possible. You'll see there the whipped cream and the mango sauce has blended beautifully together, and I haven't knocked much of the air out of the cream. It really is a very simple recipe, this. Now we're going to pour this into a bowl and get this ready to go into the freezer. So I'm pouring our mango cream mixture into a bowl, and that's going to go into the freezer for about an hour until it's thickened up, and then I'm going to put the diced mango slices into it. So there is the mix. I'm just going to pop a lid onto that into the freezer. So the ice cream's been in for just over an hour now, and if you look, you'll start to get firming up around the outside, and we're going to give this a little stir, is just to break the crystals up in the ice cream, and I'm just going to add our mango slices in now. So I can put them in pretty much all together and just fold those into the ice cream. So I've evenly mixed through the mango pieces there, and I'm going to pop that back into the freezer for another hour and then give it one more stir, and then we'll leave it to set. So take your ice cream out of the freezer every hour or so and just take a fork and go through it. This is just breaking up the ice crystals in the ice cream. It'll make a smoother ice cream. You don't have to do this. You can just leave it to set, but if you want your ice cream to be a little smoother, then just every hour or so, over about 5 or 6 hours, just break up the ice cream with a fork and then flatten it down again and back in the freezer. Our mango ice cream has been in the freezer about 5 or 6 hours now, and I'm going to serve it now. And I've just popped my ice cream scoop into some warm water. Just makes it easier when you're serving the ice cream. So let's take our scoop. Now, unlike machine-made ice cream, it may be a little tougher. Actually, no, it's scooping quite nicely. And there you have a beautiful scoop of
what do you think about Thai ice cream? What is signature for Thailand?
For Thailand, I think the signature ice cream for Thailand is lak chong ice cream. I like it.
Lak chong. And do you ever eat mango sticky rice ice cream?
Yes, I have eat it before at Swensen.
Swensen.
It had a campaign for the mango
Yeah.
sticky rice ice cream.
Yes. And do you think it can be a signature for Thailand?
Yes, it can be the signature ice cream for Thailand because mango in Thailand is a famous food in Thailand and everybody loves it. And it in Thailand it have so many products about mango and it's famous for foreigner to eat mango because in the foreigner country they didn't have mango too much mango like in Thailand.
Yes.
So I think it can be the signature ice cream in Thailand.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, bye bye.
Hello. What the favorite ice cream for you?
For me, it's a coconut ice cream.
I love to eat chocolate ice cream.
Chocolate ice cream.
Yes.
And did you ever eat mango sticky rice ice cream?
Yes.
No.
Delicious.
No?
So
Oh,
delicious.
really?
I love to eat the mango sticky rice, but I don't love to eat some kind of fruit ice cream.
You don't like it. And do you think sticky rice, mango sticky rice ice cream can be a signature ice cream for Thailand?
Maybe
Yeah, I think so.
because the mango sticky rice is a symbol of Thai dresses. Maybe it can be the unique of Thai dessert food too. Dessert ice cream too.
I think the taste is very is a signature of ice cream and have a it's different from another ice cream. I think it's very delicious and the foreigner will like it. Really.
But there are a lot of mango in another country too. Maybe they will did or they will do the flavor the ice cream that have the flavor of mango.